Good morning, Hollyhock. I'm here in my laboratory, where I've been completing some science experiments. Right here is the bread experiment that I did last week, and I know a lot of you did it at home, too. Here's the bread that got covered in germs from my hand. It's growing green and white mold all over it, and there's even some orange mold next to it. This bread says wet because it got wet, and it's growing a lot of green mold, and the mold is kind of black as well. And here is the control. That means this bread had no changes made to it. It didn't get wet and it didn't get germs on it. So this bread is still safe to eat. Well, it looks like there's a good reason that we keep our food clean and dry in our habitats at home, so that it stays safe. But now it's time to step away from the laboratory. I'll come check on my experiments later. Hollyhock, we've been having so much fun this week learning about birds. We read a book about what birds eat with Amira, and then some of you drew pictures of your favorite birds at home. With Danny, we built birds' nests by finding natural materials outside. But I received an intelligence report from Agent Magden that the robin has not moved into his bird's nest yet. Why do you think that the robin hasn't come to the nest yet? Is there something missing? Do you think there's something else that a bird needs to have a good home? I was thinking about how last week we learned that an animal needs to have lots of food in its habitat. So maybe if you want a robin to come to your bird nest, there needs to be some food in the nest first. We're going to play a game to put food in our bird nests. Here's what you will need for the game. First, you need something to use as a bird nest. I know a lot of you made your own nests at home, but if you didn't, choose something from your house. I chose this bowl. What else could you use? Next, you need something to use as a bird beak, something that you can pick things up with. I chose these tongs, but I thought I could have used a spoon too. What else could you use as a bird beak? And finally, you will need bird food, something small. I chose these raisins. What else could you use? You need 12 pieces of food, so make sure to count. To start the game, take your bird's nest and put it on one end of a room, and then take 10 steps back. Make sure to count all 10 steps. When you get to the end, put your bird food down, because this is your starting line. Make sure you have your bird beak too, and then listen to these instructions from the robin.
I want you to use your bird beak to put 12 pieces of food in my nest, but you can only put one piece of food at a time.
So, without using your hands, use the bird beak to pick up one piece of food, and then do the robin hop across the room to put the food in the bird's nest, just one piece at a time, and then hop on back to get another piece of food. Keep going, one piece of food at a time, until you have all 12 pieces of food in your bird's nest. But wait, I think the robin has another message.
Actually, I'm not that hungry. I want you to take some food out. If you're 5 years old, I want you to take out 5 pieces. If you're 4, take out 4 pieces. And if you're 3, take out 3 pieces.
Okay, I guess we have to go back and take out some pieces of food one at a time to make the robin happy. Now, once we do that, let's see if the robin has one more message for us.
Now, I want you to count how many pieces of food are in my nest for me. You started with 12, but then you took some away. So write me a letter to tell me what kind of food you have for me and how many. And I'll think about if it's a good place for me to live. I'll send you a letter back on Monday to let you know. Thanks!